Hello learners. So today in this video, we are going to discuss a topic of economics, that is consumer surplus. Before understanding the definition of the topic, let us take an example to understand this topic. What is basically consumer surplus? Now, let us suppose a consumer is very thirsty. Since it's a very hot summer season, he goes to a store to buy chilled orange juice since he was very thirsty. The shopkeeper said the product retails for the price of rupees 30. Okay. Now this consumer, thinking in his mind that it's a very hot season, he was very thirsty, he thought in his mind that even if this product would have retailed for price rupees 50, then also I would purchase this product. So now here you have to see this. He was willing to pay a price of rupees 50 minus what is the actual price that he paid for the product. That was rupees 30 because the juice retailed for price of rupees 30. So the difference between both of these, like 50 minus 30, the difference between both of them would be 20. This 20 rupees is consumer surplus. It's nothing but consumer surplus. So the definition says that it denotes the difference between what is the consumer, what is the maximum willingness of the consumer to pay a price for a particular product minus the actual price that he has paid for the product is basically your consumer surplus. So I hope the concept, the definition is clear with this example. We'll take one more example with the schedule to understand in detail about the concept of consumer surplus. Let us take an example of Maggi. Suppose a consumer is very hungry. It's 12 a.m. of the night and the consumer is very hungry and he wants to eat Maggi. Okay, he went to purchase a packet of Maggi, or he went outside to a particular store to eat Maggi. He inquired about the price of the Maggi. The price of the Maggi, he said, was 12 rupees. Since he was so hungry, he said that even if the price would have been, let's say, 20 rupees, okay, I would be able to buy it. I would buy it even if the price was higher than the 12 rupees. Okay. Now, here what you have to understand is, while studying consumer surplus, we have to assume that the law of diminishing marginal utility will operate. Now, what is the law of diminishing marginal utility? It says, let us suppose consumer consumed first packet of Maggi. He was very hungry. बहुत ज़्यादा भूख लग रही थी. So he was very hungry. After consuming that first packet of Maggi, he felt a great satisfaction. Okay, a great satisfaction, like मजा ही आ गया. So he got the satisfaction of, let's say, 20 utils. Okay, that is why he said that even if the price was rupees 20, I would pay it. Because the satisfaction that he received from consuming the first bowl of Maggi was 20 utils. So he said that I would be able to price 20 rupees even if the price was 20 rupees. But actual price he paid was 12 rupees. So 20 minus 12, the net marginal benefit is 8 rupees. This 8 rupees is our consumer surplus while consuming the first unit. Right? Now, second time, again, he consumed the second unit without any time gap. Okay, this time the satisfaction would be lower because he has already consumed the first packet. This time the satisfaction would be lower. Let's say this time the satisfaction is 18. So he said that even if the price would have been 18, I would be able to pay it. So 18 minus 12, but the price he actually paid is 12. So 18 minus 12, the net marginal benefit is 6 rupees. Third time he consumes Maggi. Okay, without any time gap. Okay, now this time again everyone understands that the satisfaction will be lower. The first time when he consumed, the satisfaction was much higher. The second time when he consumed, the satisfaction was much lower. Then the third time the satisfaction is much lower. Fourth time again the satisfaction, if he consumes Maggi without any time gap, without any change in price, with everything remaining same, the satisfaction will reduce. Okay, this is nothing but the law of diminishing marginal utility, that with each additional unit, the additional satisfaction that the consumer gains will continue to decline. So this time the satisfaction was 16. So he said that even if the price would have been rupees 16, I would have been able to pay it. But the actual price he paid is 12. So 16 minus 12, the net marginal benefit is 4. Again, he consumed the next unit. The satisfaction was 14, but the actual price that he paid was 12. So he gained a benefit of 2 rupees. Now fifth time, he consumed Maggie, for the fifth time, this time the satisfaction was much lower. This time the satisfaction was 12. And also the price that he paid was again 12. So 12 minus 12 is 0. At this particular unit, at the fifth unit, the satisfaction, the marginal benefit is 0. So tell me, after this, would he be consuming more units? No. The answer is no, because he's not deriving any benefit, right? The satisfaction, the marginal utility is absolutely equal to price. So we have to understand that when the marginal utility is equal to the price of the product, the consumer surplus becomes 0. And after this, the consumer will not consume any further units, or he will not buy any further units. So I hope the concept of consumer surplus is clear with this example by inculcating in this the law of diminishing marginal utility. Let us take another example. Okay, this time we'll draw the schedule with diagram in order to understand the consumer surplus. Let us say, suppose you like a particular artist, let's say Justin Bieber. Okay, Justin Bieber is suppose organizing a concert in America, and you really want to go to that concert. So you inquired about the price. The ticket was, let's say, worth of $20. The ticket was, of course, $14. Okay, you inquired about the price, but since you love the artist so much, you said that, and you loved the concert so much, you went to the concert, it was fabulous. You said that the concert was so good, even if the price would have been rupees $20, it would be totally worth it. So you were willing to pay a maximum price of $20, but the actual price that you paid was only $14. So this generates a surplus worth of rupees $6. Okay, this is consumer surplus. Okay, in the previous example, if you total up all this 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2, you will be able to derive the total consumer surplus. Right? So let us take a schedule to understand this further. So first time he went to the concert, he loved the concert so much that he said that I would have been able to pay $20. So he said that I would have been able to pay $20, but the actual price he paid was only $14. So the surplus was $6. Next time his friend said, let us go again to the concert. And then he said, I have already seen the concert. I said, chalo, let's go again. This time the satisfaction was much lower. Okay, this time the satisfaction was only 19. So he said that I would have been willing to pay this time only $19, not $20 this time, because I've already seen the concert. So, but the price that he actually paid was 14. The surplus is 19 minus 14 is $5. Third, again, someone asked him from his family that, okay, let's go to the concert with us also. So this time he said that, okay, now I've seen the concert 2 times. Now I'm willing to pay only $18 for this concert maximum. Okay, but the actual price it paid was only $14. So 18 minus 14, the consumer surplus becomes 4. Again, the next time, so again, now here also you can see the law of diminishing marginal utility will apply. Okay, as more and more your units, more and more times the units that he's consuming, the marginal satisfaction comes down. Okay, but the price he pays, that is constant, is $14. Okay, now taking this schedule, we'll plot this schedule on a graph diagram. Okay, first ticket. So here on x-axis we have taken the rock concert tickets, and here on the y-axis we have taken the price per ticket. The price per ticket did not change, which was $14. The first time when he went to visit the concert, when he went to see the concert, the satisfaction was this, $20. Okay, but the price was only $14. So the surplus that was generated was $6. Second time he went to visit the concert, the satisfaction was only $19. Okay, but the price that he paid was $14. So the surplus was $5. Third time, the satisfaction was 18, but the price he paid was 14. So the consumer surplus was 4. The next time, at the fourth time, the satisfaction was 17. Okay, but the price that he paid was 14. The consumer surplus was 3. The next time it was 16. The consumer surplus was 2. The next time it was But at the sixth time, the satisfaction was only $15. He was willing to pay $15, but he actually paid $14. So the surplus was $1. So you total up all this 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. The total comes out to be 21. This is the total consumer surplus. Okay. The total consumer surplus by consuming all the units. Okay. So the area that you can see that I am just marking in red or which is highlighted in blue, it denotes the total consumer surplus by consuming all the units of the commodity. So I hope the diagram, the graphical representation of the schedule is clear. So I hope this simple concept of consumer surplus of economics is very much clear to you. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.